Michael Stewart was born in Brooklyn, New York. He grew up surrounded by the vibrant energy of the city. From a young age, Michael displayed a passion for art. He loved to draw and paint. His talent was undeniable. Michael's artistic spirit blossomed as he got older. He was drawn to the creative energy of Manhattan's East Village. The East Village in the 1980s was a melting pot of cultures and artistic expression. Michael was captivated by its energy. He felt a sense of belonging among the artists, musicians, and performers who called it home. The neighborhood became his canvas and his muse. Michael's art often reflected the people and places that surrounded him. He began to make a name for himself in the neighborhood. People were drawn to his talent and his infectious energy. Michael Stewart was a young man with big dreams. He was determined to make his mark on the world through his art. His journey was just beginning. The East Village was his launching pad. The East Village in the 1980s was a unique and dynamic place. It was a haven for artists, musicians, and anyone who felt like an outsider. The neighborhood was a mix of rundown buildings and vibrant street art. It was a place where creativity thrived amidst the grit and chaos. One of the epicenters of this creative energy was the Pyramid Club. The club was a haven for performance artists, musicians, and drag queens. It was a place where people could express themselves freely without judgment. The Pyramid Club was a breeding ground for new ideas and groundbreaking art. Many iconic figures of the era graced its stage. Names like Ann Magnuson and RuPaul honed their craft at the Pyramid Club. It was a place where boundaries were pushed and conventions were challenged. Michael Stewart was drawn to the club's electric atmosphere. He found inspiration in its diverse and unconventional crowd. The Pyramid Club was more than just a nightclub. It was a community center for the artists and outcasts of the East Village. It was a place where people could connect, collaborate, and create together. Michael Stewart quickly became a part of this vibrant community. Michael Stewart's artistic talents extended beyond drawing and painting. He was a natural performer with a striking look. This led him to the world of modeling. Michael became a sought-after model in the downtown scene. He graced the pages of magazines and walked the runways of up-and-coming designers. Modeling provided Michael with an outlet to express himself and to connect with other artists. He used his platform to showcase the work of his friends and collaborators. Michael's charisma and unique sense of style made him a standout. He was often seen sporting colorful clothing and accessories that reflected his personality. Michael was not afraid to take risks with his appearance. He embraced individuality and encouraged others to do the same. His confidence and his willingness to be himself inspired those around him. Michael Stewart was a true artist in every sense of the word. He expressed himself through his art, his modeling, and his interactions with others. He was a bright light in the East Village scene. His star was on the rise. However, tragedy struck on a fateful night in September 1983. On September 14, 1983, Michael Stewart's life was tragically cut short. He was just 25 years old. What began as an ordinary night out with friends ended in a confrontation with transit police. The details of the encounter remain unclear to this day. Michael Stewart was found unconscious in police custody. He died 13 days later. His death sparked outrage and protests across New York City. The circumstances surrounding Michael's death raised serious questions about police brutality and racial injustice. The officers involved in the incident were acquitted of any wrongdoing. However, Michael's death brought the issue of police brutality against people of color to the forefront. His case became a rallying cry for activists and artists alike. They used their voices and their art to demand justice for Michael and to raise awareness about systemic racism. Michael Stewart's legacy extends far beyond the tragic circumstances of his death. He is remembered as a talented artist, a vibrant personality, and a symbol of the ongoing fight for racial equality. His story serves as a reminder of the importance of speaking out against injustice and fighting for a more just and equitable society. Michael Stewart's spirit lives on through the countless lives he touched and the art that continues to inspire.